tomorrow night another big opponent with Washington coming in, especially Alex Ovechkin after hitting the 50-goal mark yesterday. Just your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, they've been one of the better teams in the East this year, and I think they're one of those dangerous teams that, you know, when you play against them, you can't really look at where they are in the standings. You just got to make sure that you're coming out with your best effort. They can score goals, especially on the power play. We know how good they are and how lethal their power play is, so we have to stay disciplined, and it's a tough thing this time of the year, but you have to pay attention to it, especially against a team like this. And obviously, I mean, I don't really like to pay special attention to certain players, but he's one of them. He's one of the players in the league who's had, you know, better than an average year this year, and he scored a lot of goals in the league. So you got to pay attention when he's on the ice.
Michel Therrien said after last game that it was a difficult night for the defensemen. What do you kind of need to do to get the game back on track?
I'll just regroup. I mean, not every game's going to go the way that you want, and I think that, you know, it was just sort of a snowball effect. It was just, I think last game we let a few mistakes get to us and we stopped playing the way we want to play. So we got to get back to it, and no matter what happens, listen, there's going to be balances from here on in for the rest of the season that are going to maybe not go our way. It's how we respond to it. So I think we responded well in the third period, but with a little pushback. But we have to respond that way right away. You know, whether we score a goal or they score a goal, we have to be ready to go the next shift, and that's how tight this league is. You can't afford to take a shift off.
Looking forward to Washington, is Alex Ovechkin one of the more fun players to play against? I mean, you must pride yourself on the level of competitiveness he brings.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm always the type of player that, you know, likes to get up for the better players in the league. I mean, that's how you test yourself. That's how you measure yourself. And he's a great player in this league. He's been a great player since he's come into it, and he's an impact player. So it's a challenge. But at the same token, I mean, we've played him before, and it's not just, you know, me out there that's doing the job. It's anybody who's on the ice has to be able to do the job, and you know, we have to be aware of them. It's just like any other good players out there. You have to be aware of them on the ice and limit their time and space. When you do that, it's frustrating.
And I mean, how do you balance, like, obviously there are some lessons that you can take away from the last game, but you also have to move forward. As you said, you have to rebound from it. Is there a balance between?
I'm not thinking about last game. I mean, can't afford to think about last game. There's too many important games ahead of us, and too many important hockey left to be played for the rest of the season and after that. So I mean, you got to put that behind you. I mean, it's 82 games. You're not going to be happy with every single one. And at this point of the year, we'd like to win every game. You know, to show everybody that we're ready for the playoffs. But I think we're ready, and right now it's just a matter of executing the game plan every night and making sure that you're sharp. I said it before, at this point of the year, it's details that are important. You know, paying attention to the little things, and that's, you know, understanding our system, exactly what we need to be, where we need to be, what we need to do, and communicating that on the ice.